Right. And we're back. Let's see what we have then. So... So all of those areas down there are places we've been to already. On the way up Throne's Perch. What we want is to... What we want is to get through this part here. Can he shoot spells from... Oh yeah, they've got range. Will he run all the way back here is the question. I think he will. I think he actually will. And I think that guy can still snipe me from over there, unfortunately. God damn it. Oh. I forget. The bridge isn't there for him. He's in Axiom. That bridge doesn't exist. So, he dies. So what is this place? And hello, chest. Oh, that's huge. Which is the way forward? Through here or up that ladder? That's the question now, I guess. Either way, we've just earned something very precious. Ah. Where does this go? Where does this go? Oh! I think I might know. Is there a vestige here? You're damn right there is. I know where we are. Right. Kinda makes me annoyed that I wasted a seed. Not... Why did it target that and not this guy? You know what? I think he might have still been spawning. I think that's what it was. But yeah, so we now have a ladder going up there. So we have a safe shortcut. Right. With that in mind, let's try the ladder up here. See where that goes. So I get the feeling this is going to go somewhere important. Maybe to more upgrade materials. And just be careful not to get shoved off here. So we know what they're like, placing those sorts of enemies around here, aren't they? Yep. Followed by big guy. Yeah, nasty. Like we say, we know what they're like, placing them around here. And dodge. Sod. This is is why I put the seedling down, as annoying as it is to use one. I mean, they're not too rare, but it is worth like 1 and a bit grand worth of vigour. Yeah. So I'd rather not, but we do earn enough of them that it shouldn't really bother me as much. Especially at this point in the game, they're not overly valuable. Right, if we don't aggro this one, we might be able to just sneak up here before I can get round. Let's just hope that that guy down there isn't going to snipe us and that it'll bite us in the arse, as it were. Right, there shouldn't be any barrel this time. The big guy's still there though, and we've still got our stuff. Right. Create an area where we can fight him. Bell end. It wasn't loads, it were a couple grand worth. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Honestly, now that it costs like 4 and a bit thou to upgrade, and I'm not even annoyed if it's, you know, less than 3 grand. Right. But we know we can ignore this first one. What's quite bothersome here is that we do have to be in Umbral to be able to just cross this part. Even if we came at it the other way and pulled through that sorcerer on the way in, we'd still have to cross that section there, which can't be done in Axiom. Oh, he didn't nick it in the end. Right, that's helpful. Oh, not that it was much. Apparently. He stole what little of it there was. They seem to have more health than I remember these. I honestly think that they buffed them. I think when you come across them later on, because they've done it with other enemies, I think this one is tougher. Which kind of defeats the point of having like different enemies. I could understand if they reused the same enemy, but I don't know, he had like some armour on, you know, rather than him just being butt naked with like a loincloth and that helmet. If he had, say, some armour on, you know. You know, if he had like gauntlets and boots and something like that. Just looked more fearsome, you know, I could be like, yeah, okay, I get it, he's a bigger, tougher enemy. It also doesn't help though when I've got, so I need to keep this in mind because I forgot then. It's like, yeah, why am I dying in one hit? Half your health's withered, moron. Dodge the attack, yeah. And I tried to dodge while I'm in the middle of an attack animation. I will say, I still think to this day, I wish every single melee system just had a attack button. Like, if you could like animation cancel into a dodge from any attack. Or if not dodge cancel, then block, go straight into a block or something. Even if it just, the only dodge you could do was a sidestep or something. Even if it were just that, if you could just cancel out of it. Because the amount of times you start, especially when you're using a longsword like this in a lot of games, you know, you're starting a long wind-up attack, because, I mean, every attack with a longsword will take longer to hit than an enemy attacking you with like a one-handed weapon, basically. You're always going to have that issue. This is an arsehole place to put this as well, it's just awful. See, that would normally take like a third or so of the health off. He is definitely taking less damage here. I just healed. He insta-killed me. I mean, I get it. I'm in Umbral, so I fully healed, but half my health bar's withered, so I've only really got half a health bar. Which I think is probably why I'm thinking this guy's tougher than he is. But I do think he has actually got more health. I think just he has by standard more health than the other ones that I've faced so far. I'm going to go back and test, to be honest, because it can't just be me. Surely, where would it be? The bell room. Which we just unlocked that shortcut to. Not that we'll be using it to get back up there, now we've got a seedling nearby, but... So this is a protected one. Yeah. Yeah, they have absolutely buffed the ever-living shit out of him. Whatever that is that I'm facing, they've just increased the health by at least double. At least double. Not a fan of it. If they're going to do that, they should change the enemy model to show that it's an elite version of that enemy. I'm here thinking I've gone out of my goddamn mind, thinking, why is he so tough now? He's attacking faster and he's got way more health, I'm sure. I must be going out of my mind. No, he is a big, chunky elite version of him. That they've just gone and increased the health and probably reduced the attack interval on. You know, his animations are faster, he's just tougher. He definitely deals more damage. It's not just that, oh well, some of my health bar's withered. Yeah, but... Right, then, I unwithered my health bar. I saw that. Fine. Right. Will he follow? Will he jump down? Because that one does. He's not stupid enough. Okay, now I know. At the very least I can use that to give me some additional... You're shitting me, right? And now that's shooting at me. Wonderful. And he can't come over here, can he? Yeah. Both of them are doing it. I am not sure we can pass here. We could maybe try running past him. That's all I can suggest at this point. We can run past him and hope that there's weaker enemies as we go, but we should be free tapping him, and we aren't, because it's a massively tough version of him, and they've put him in basically you're fighting him on a small platform when he's got these quite long-reaching attacks that you have to dodge. I need to keep distance from him because he's a close range kill you in one melee enemy, and I'm essentially in a cage fight with him up here. I think we try and avoid. Kind of works actually. Right. That still clipped me. That's how much reach he has. More nasty tricks from him. Big guy has given up. Let's at least get high enough so that he can't follow me anymore. That thing's trying to snipe me from down there. And very nearly won. Okay, I think I can very simply put this that this is, looking at the stuff up here, very, very, very clearly not where we are meant to be right. It's like when you are on Elden Ring and you go through that trapped box and end up in Caelid. That's what this is like. It's like, holy crap, I am just getting absolutely, well, yeah, crapped on. Right. How far was it to go from here to get into the valley with those, where that battle's going on and that bridge boss is? I know it's just a case of, you know, we put the shortcut along this bridge here. What was that noise? It's exploding almost then. Right. Now, there's quite a few enemies here that like to ambush us on the way over. We've got this one here, there's this one behind these. Go on. There we go. You can nearly one-shot those, and that's a very big deal. Right. It'll be good when we can two-shot these guys. Oh, parried. Ha. Calrith. See, like then, if we were capable of one-tapping them, he wouldn't have got that hit in. It makes it much easier to deal with groups like that when we can just one-tap. I'm not going to bother with that. We've actually barely lost any health. We might not even need to put a ceiling down here. We might be able to just work with this. Okay, we've attracted one by accident. We can nearly one-tap them. Oh. I think these are a weaker variant of them. The other guy were definitely a two-tap, weren't they? Again, it's doing this stupid thing with the lock-on, being like, oh, you can't see this guy because he's behind that object. No, I very clearly see him. It's so that the ambushing enemies, ambushing enemies can surprise that. That's why they've done that. All it actually does is stop you from properly targeting them when you know they're there. Right. Let's get a heal on. We will, just out of curiosity by the way, these decreases damage received. So it is doing exactly what I would have expected. Heal yourself. I'm guessing that it heals me more based on spell power, I guess. Raise your weapon and imbue it with radiance. No, it doesn't tell me how much exactly extra damage or anything it does, but oh well. Anyway, we're gonna give this a go. It's been a while. We've leveled up a lot. Maybe we're more likely to do it. Heal time. The thing is, with a lot of those, I didn't actually play a hit animation even for them, but it hit me. I do wish I knew when they were going to stagger. Like this whole like stagger thing, and then you can do like a special attack. I'd rather that just be showing me like how long it is till I do a micro stun on them. Right, we need to heal. We heal from almost dead to practically full as well now. We could definitely do with having just more base healing. What's annoying here is that again he's healed several times at this point. Like we are getting the damage dealt. And he's healing again. Yeah. There's little we can do against him when he can just heal. And then he spams more and more of those and he starts dying. And he does these little like steps as he strikes, so he goes way further than you'd expect him to. He's certainly going to be annoying to fight. I'm trying to figure out what causes the heal is the problem. Like, there doesn't seem to be an exact like, oh, when his health drops below so much, he'll start trying to perform it. It's not interruptible. He just seems to do it, and it's like, yeah, no. There's no interrupt. There's no, oh, if you just do this, if you just, you know, no. It's just, he's healing now, and you just have to out DPS him. And yet, he fights rather defensively. He'll kind of, you know, position himself back and forth depending on what you're doing. And he'll even do counter attacks when you strike him if you try to attack before he does. So there's that whole thing going off. Right. Probably shouldn't have rushed that. I definitely shouldn't have. I thought if I charged in and did an attack, it would cut through the junk that's in the way and let me just hit him, but that's apparently not how it works. Again, these sodding dogs getting in the way. Like, I couldn't get this because the dog closed in. Which, if it wasn't there... So I'm definitely feeling like I need more damage at the moment. I think this boss in particular, it's going to be a case of, can I do enough damage quickly enough in order to be able to progress? Right. Okay. And we have... Are those like a guy's limbs just glitching out? I thought for a moment they were like wooden sticks poking out of the ground. You know, like just like a load of wooden spikes. Maybe like heads or hands or something on. And no, it's the guy's limbs that have just become... Well, I guess disembodied would be maybe the right word, or... Oh, we're already on the radiant things, okay. Oh, that's something as well, speaking of which. Ow! What? Me and Venny mix here. Yeah, I'm not fussed. I think I will doomed them that I'd only got 3 heals left when I got there. Really, I need to be making it with non-used. Because the enemies on the way are not particularly difficult. Right. I think that we're... I think it might just be a DPS check, that boss. Can we do enough damage quickly enough in order to be able to kill him? And I don't know if we can at the moment. We are doing a lot better than before. Like some of my best, like I had some good runs where I got him low before, like that first run we had a few time before last. Just then, we had a few good runs, but they weren't amazing or anything. Whereas that run, that run a few tries ago, then we got him low, though he did then just heal, but we got him low, and it's been ages since I've fought him. I was very rusty. It has to be said, I was very rusty at that. Much better. I think once we've got these levels and some upgrades down though, I think that build we've been considering for a while will be absolutely terrifying once we get it up and running properly. Okay. Why did it dodge me backwards? In fact, I suspect I know as to why. I think I came off the... I think I like kind of turned and did that, and like dodged that way, because I think I briefly, I think I'd not like target locked correctly. I think it was still, I came off target lock for a moment or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's weird sometimes. Right, let's see what happens here. Looks like the axe guys have won this time. Sometimes the crossbow dudes straight up just murder them all, but they've won this time. Oh, or have they? Yes, I have. Which is what I want, because I hate the crossbow guys more than these. At least the crossbow guys will, yeah. At least the crossbow guys will not shoot me from afar. Well, them being dead means I'm not going to get shot from afar, from all the way down there, from up here. It's a bit much, that. Right. No, come on, get this out. Protection. Will not bother with holy weapon damage. I don't think it will do anything. He's a holy knight. I expect it to do bugger all. Oh! Well. So, yep. That looks like we've got a crash there. I think that's probably going to do it for the episode. I'm going to quickly check where we're at. Just to see. Sure it's not saved it like mid-fight, right? Because I don't know, it saves it in some peculiar spots. Does this. We might literally rejoin mid-fight here. No, it saves it just before it. Right. Good. Because that'd be weird. So, we'll be able to give that another go next time. I think that what's going to be interesting, and I think we are closing in on it because we've gone up a fair few levels now. We're on to 101 weight allowance at this point, which is odd actually. Shouldn't the amount of endurance we've been piling on have really increased our weight limit by this point? Not certain, but I think it probably should be. But whatever. Charred finger, which if used before performing crimson ritual, increase the reward. Conclusion. Don't know exactly what that is, but I'm sure we'll find out at some point. I'm guessing multiplayer. What might be an interesting idea is, yeah, to, like I said, I think once we got our build going, once we've got a sword and, not sword, once we've got that hammer and that shield going, we'll be able to inflict state, we'll be inflicting bleed with that ring on, we'll be inflicting poison as well. But more importantly, it'll take a lot less stamina to swing. You know, we won't be using all this stamina to do a... I mean, look at how much a charged heavy uses, you know? We'll use a lot more in blocking though, but if we can, since we'll have medium dodges, we'll still be able to dodge out of the way of incoming attacks. And if we can do that, and then strike back with, say, you know, a few swings, except we'll have a little hammer that will swing way faster and be inflicting status effects, we might be able to, I think we might be able to, when we do that, when we start going for that kind of build, I think that we will be able to do way more damage than we can with this, because we'll just be able to get so many more attacks in. I think, you know, when we normally get 2 attacks in, we'll get 3. But what's better is that this, while it's a very, very good early game weapon, it has to be kept in mind that the other long swords we have all seem to scale in strength and agility. Sinpiercer's strength and agility, Fitzroy's strength and agility, Fawned Crimson Rector. Just strength. So it hasn't even got a second thing to be scaling into. Bloody Glory here. Ah, now that one. Ah, Grand Sword. Strength and Radiance, but it requires a massive amount of stats. And it's huge. Oh, I see why that's... Damn. It reminds me of the sword I used in Elden Ring. It does, which was the sword from killing the serpent god guy. The Anvil Hammer, Strength and Agility, Sacred Resonance Hammer. You think that would scale into Radiance and Strength? No. Strength and Agility. Strength and Agility. You know? What? These... yeah. All Strength and Agility. But... what's good about... Where is it? Actually, yeah, where actually is it? There it is, I see it now. What's really good about this is that, yes, indeed, this thing scales in strength and radiance. Very important, that. Strength and radiance, and inflicts bleed damage. That's perfect for the build we're wanting to do. It's exactly what we want. And as a result, I think that when we get that, because even now it does 147 damage. Keep in mind that that's a one-handed weapon, and that's on +3. Our Paladin Isaac's sword is on +6. And the amount of stamina it uses, I do, that is one-handing it at the moment. Yeah, it might not be that much less stamina usage actually, but you get the point. I think that we'll be able to do a lot more with our... Yeah, we'll be able to do a hell of a lot more with our hammering that out once we can do that, and we've got a shield to just block with, and we can equip it all. Thing is though, we need to get that hammer leveled up. There's no point swapping at the moment. This does way more attack power, simply put. It does over double. But once the scaling on that's increased, once we've got it all ranked up and increased its base stats, done the same with the shield, got our weight limit up. If we haven't killed this boss by then, we suddenly will, I think. Right, thank you very much for watching. We'll give this a few more tries next time. If that fails, I think what we might have to do is just try and find a spot where we can just get a bunch of levels quickly. Just grind out 3 or 4 levels and see how we go. Also, I'm wondering how much, how many upgrade materials do we have now? Because I bet we're getting damn close on, we've got 5 nuggets and 7 large shards. I bet we can upgrade our sword again. So next time, if we cannot get if we cannot get this guy taken down next time, we can just go and do some upgrades, I think. Right, thank you very much for watching. This has been Lords of the Fallen, and I'll see you next time, where, like I said, we'll try this boss. If not, I think we'll go and do some equipment management. I might even, if we can get that hammer leveled up enough right now, I may even swap to it right now. Just swap to the hammer of holy agony. It might be worth doing right now if we can level that hammer up enough. Get it to like +6, +7. I would swap. Right. I'll see you next time.